Good morning, everybody. Happy Thursday. Welcome to pre-market update. Nasdaq futures perfectly touched the sell zone. You can see this first standard deviation red line perfectly tagged it, and then it went to the buy zone, came to the third standard deviation between second and third. This was a perfect buy. You can see it was going, even if we bought it here and around first standard deviation, we are still in profit right now. Okay, so it's bouncing from the buy zone. You can see futures are perfectly working out, and you can see from sell zone to the buy zone we had nice dump of around 2.5%, and now from buy zone to where we are right now, futures are up almost 1.5%. Easy trade, guys, and I share these levels with my subscribers, or sharing hourly levels. I even told I'm buying SOXL, FNGU, and TQQQs. All of them are green, more than 3%. All of them are on gain. Even you can see TQQQs. Here you go. It's up above 2.59% as well, and futures are pumping. Easy trade. One trade can make you a lot of money. If you want to know more about these and the trades I'm taking, subscribe my channel, and you can see here, you can go to the description of this video, click the join button. Let me know your user ID in the description of this video. Put a comment with your user ID and I will add you to members only group where I share these levels every hour with my subscribers. I even answer any questions you have, any levels of any stocks you want. For example, Apple, you can see Google. Also was touching the buy zone. Any perfect stocks you want, I share levels with you. All right. Okay, so let's go to our regular analysis. Let's go to this chart here. One of the reasons I sold, I told my subscribers I'm selling everything a couple of days ago because Nasdaq futures were here. If I go to S&P 500, maybe that's a better indicator. You can see it was here around above this white line. This is a perfect area to sell. Tag of this white line first, second tag here, and then it came down. All right, so this is a neutral zone in the middle, so that's where it came back again. So I bought again in the middle. Now it's going higher, so I'm looking to sell above this white line around 59.43 on the S&P 500. Nasdaq, that zone is above here, above 2706. All right, so looking to sell. So from where we are right now, I think it can definitely go above around 1.7% higher in this zone. And if I look at NDX chart, that zone, if I go 1.7% higher, there's a gap fill. Yesterday we had a gap down. So this yellow line is a gap fill from where we are right now. That will perfectly tag and fill this gap, and I will be exiting my longs there. Let me go back to this daily chart. Here you go on cycle analysis, S&P 500 cycle analysis. You can see we still have a couple of days, probably today or tomorrow. We're looking for a top and then a decline. So let's see if we get that based on cycle analysis. And we closed below this green line, which is 10 moving average. All right. And if I go to MES live futures, we are still below this green line. We really want S&P 500 to close above this green line to be bullish again. If we don't close above that, then this is going to be a back test and then a reject. All right, so you got to be very careful. So go to 1 hour chart. You can see here back testing this red line, which is 50 moving average on 1 hour chart. We really want this to close above that. Okay, so if it cannot, then it's going to be very hard for it to regain control, and this could reject and go make a double bottom or go lower as well. Same thing with Nasdaq, same thing. Really want this to close above this red line. Let's see if we can get that. Right now is this is the time to decide for bulls or bears. Are we going to get a rejection go down, or are we going to pump and break above this red line? Um, from gaps perspective, this gap is here. If I go to 1 hour chart on S&P 500, you can see gap down. This gap is not filled. So looking for it could go as high as filling this gap and reject. Same thing on Nasdaq, can go all the way up to 20,380, fill this gap and get rejected as well. So just keep that in mind. Just wanted to share that. And all right, so that's on Nasdaq and S&P 500. And on Dow Jones, a bit weaker here. Again, new highs with divergences on PPO and RSI. What that means is you can see we're making new highs, RSI is making lower high, PPO is slight divergence, RSI is showing more divergence. So a pullback is good. If we come back to around here, 42,000, that will be really nice area to buy. And just wanted to go back on S&P 500, finding support on this white line, which is 20 moving average and bouncing. Nasdaq went below, undercut it, and now bouncing. Now, if I go to weekly chart on Nasdaq and DX, ideal area to buy is between this white line and red line. So let's see if we can go below that. Even if we get a rejection, a couple of gaps to fill, that will be good area to buy and then a bounce. And on SPX, still way higher. All right, so SPX can still come all the way down to 5,600, fill it, and then go higher as well. So just keep that in mind. So let me go back to daily chart here, and let me also show you the levels on this regression chart. Okay, so S&P 500, I'm looking to buy. I'm gonna exit above this, and if for some reason if we come below 5,600, look to buy here. Nasdaq, again same thing, looking to sell above 20,600, look to buy below 19,185. Dow Jones, you can see here already coming closer to buy area, so look to buy below 42,350. You can see this is the area you want to be buying. And Russell 2000 was a bit weaker, again in the neutral zone right now, look to buy below 2178. Bitcoin, all right, so Bitcoin came up in a perfect sell zone. You can see this whole area up is a sell zone, going higher again. So look to sell above 68,325. Also this downward trending channel still not breaking out. All right, so let's see if it can finally break out, and then if we do, then this whole area which is between 72k and 68,200, this is the area you would like to sell Bitcoin here. Ethereum also same thing here in the neutral zone, look to sell above 2641. And if I go to daily chart on Ethereum, there are a couple of gaps on CME futures. There's a gap around 2659, gap around 3000. So look for these gap fills as well. Bitcoin has no gap on a daily chart, but in front of this massive resistance, see if it can break out, finding support on 10 moving average. This is CME futures. Live market also trying its best. Close below, found support on this white line, 20 moving average, and trying to bounce here. This crossover, we don't want to see that happening. PPO, we want green line to go above red line. So let's see, it's trying to move up. So it's a test time for Bitcoin right now. Okay, moving along. There are a few earnings. Tesla is pumping, 14% pump. All right, 14% pump. Wow. So this was back test of this support line, and boom, there you go. Massive gap down, massive gap up. So it looks like it's going to open on a gap up. We will fill that gap at some point. We don't know when. So next target could be around here, 256. So we'll see how Tesla behaves on that. Uh, Commodities, crude oil, again in front of this resistance. Back testing this resistance. A fail here will bring back to support 65 area. A break out above that will turn this into support. Natural gas is also bouncing after touching this 50 EMA yellow line, trying to make a new high. Gold after new all-time high, consolidated yesterday, now again going higher. I'm not interested in gold because again same story here, divergence. You can see RSI, gold is making higher high, RSI and PPO making lower high. All right, so I'm looking for a nice correction on gold. I don't know when I'm gonna get silver, same thing here. Copper also holding on this red line. Palladium 7% pump. I don't know what happened. New high looking very bullish. Soybeans also trying to make a bottom, recovering. Still this low is higher than this low. So again, trying to recover here. Sugar trying to break out finally of this flag. Let's see if wheat really want this to close above 570 to be bullish again, getting an 8 count buy signal. Corn again, massive moves last 3-4 days, trying to recover. So very good moves here. Dollar finally cooling down where it should. You can see this resistance area getting rejected here. A reject here will make Bitcoin and gold go higher, so just keep that in mind. Okay, other than that, UPS had 10% pump earnings. You can see nice pump down after earnings, again pump up, same level where we were before, so another gap up. So UPS is looking bullish here, and we'll see what happens. Okay, guys, that's it for today. Trying to VIX trying to still higher highs, higher lows. A breakout here that could happen if I'm expecting SPX to go down. So just be careful, guys. Look to take profits soon. Elections are coming, so don't be let election go away. Look to take profits as soon as you can. Alright, guys, that's it for today. I will talk to you later. Have a good one. Bye.